Dear San Francisco, before we came to visit, we made lists, planned itineraries, and mapped out coffee shops and dreamy stationery stores to check out. But as the days unfolded, things didn't always go as planned, and that's okay. This trip turned out to be something else. Something slower, more tender, and unexpectedly meaningful for me. It wasn't about checking things off a list. It became more about being present with you again. The city I once saw myself living in. The city I used to romanticize in my journal pages.
Oh my God, my first time.
But then everything changed. You know, when the world shut down a few years ago, so did something in me. I started feeling disconnected from you, from myself, from others, and from the dream I had of what life here might be like. But being back this week, it felt like catching up with an old friend. And I started to see you with different eyes. I fell in love with the cold weather and how it kissed my skin after escaping the heavy humidity back home. And let me tell you, it was hot. I fell in love with the trees that looked like bonsai sculptures, and I think they're called Monterey cypress. But during the car rides, I would oftentimes stare at these trees, and they were just so beautiful to look at. I found myself admiring the locals and the way they moved through their day with quiet confidence, layered in cozy coats, jackets, and effortless style. I loved the homes so much. You know, some were painted in vibrant hues, others softened by age and charm. And I loved looking at their gardens that were overflowed with beauty and personality. And I loved peeking into everyone's windowsills and seeing how many houseplants they have and seeing if they have pets laying around, surrounded by cute decor. I felt this creative expression of the city everywhere I went, which is the one thing that made me fall in love with the city in the first place. And it's not just in the storefronts or the murals, but in the people. There were quiet moments that I had in the car or while walking where I'd pause and just observe. You know, I would look at the way the light hit the buildings, the way Carl the fog came rushing in like the speed of light, and at the layers of sound in the air, you know, the traffic, conversations passing by, and the wind, the laughter, the music. And it felt like I was having a conversation with you. Not with words, but with presence. It was as if you were giving me a warm hug and saying, "Welcome back. I never left. But maybe now you're ready to see me again." And I am. Now, I don't know what our future holds. But for now, I just want to say that I still deeply love and appreciate you. Thank you for reminding me of your beauty.
How do you feel?
The Japanese tea garden. Yes, it's really nice.
And don't worry, I'll see you again soon, friend. Love, Char.